Hello everyone. In this lesson, we are going to learn wind damage, hail damage, and protection of tea trees. First of all, let's learn about wind damage. How is wind generated? Air flows from places with high air pressure to areas with low air pressure and generates wind. Wind has pros and cons for tea tree growth. Light and gentle winds can cause carbon dioxide in the atmosphere to continuously supply tea tree leaves. At the same time, water vapor near the leaf layer can also escape into free atmospheric space in a timely manner to assist in the heat exchange between trees and the atmosphere and facilitate the photosynthetic capacity of tea trees. However, when its energy is higher than strong winds and gusts generating destructive critical values, due to the high wind speed, it will cause mechanical harm to tea trees and cause the soil in a tea garden to suffer from wind accumulation and erosion. There are several types of wind damage as follows. 1. Strong wind damage. 2. Tidal wind or salt wind damage. 3. Dry heat wind damage. 4. Advection cold damage. 5. Wind erosion damage. 6. Drifting snow damage. 7. Cold wind damage. 8. Atmospheric pollution hazards. What are the defense methods for wind damage? Defense methods for wind damage mainly include wind protection facilities for defense and cultivation, agriculture defense methods. The defense methods of windbreak facilities include windbreaks, wind barriers, and windbreaks. 2. Agriculture technology defense methods. Defense against strong wind damage. One can choose wind-resistant varieties and adopt wind-resistant cultivation. Defense against dry and hot wind damage. Spray water or irrigate deeply before strong winds. Defense against wind erosion. Wind-resistant cultivation. Overlay. Hanging net method. Windshield method. Enhance the wind resistance of soil. Vertical ridge formation. Wind-blown soil capture ditch method, and so on. Next, let's learn about hail damage. What is hail? Hail refers to solid precipitation with a diameter of over 5 millimeters. Common hail diameters range from 0.5 to 3 centimeters, weighing around 0.1 to 12.7 grams. There are several hazards of hail on tea trees. 1. Direct downfall and damage to sprouts and leaves caused by hail would reduce the uniformity of fresh leaves, cause tea to look irregular, cause tea liquid to stink and taste bitter, and cause its quality to decline. 2. After hail, because melted hail particles absorb heat from the soil and atmosphere, causing the new shoots of tea trees stagnant and not extending, delaying the picking period, reducing the actual number of annual picking days, and lowering the yields. 3. Hail particles unfreezing and ice water entering the soil. The soil temperature will suddenly drop. Sometimes it can drop to 4 Celsius and causes cold damage. 4. A large number of overwintering leaves are knocked down and damaged, which will reduce the energy for new buds and carbohydrate supply and cause premature aging of trees. 5. Increased number of cuts on leaf tips makes it easier for pathogenic microorganisms to invade and infect, which causes tea trees so sicken. Measures for eliminating and preventing hail include anti-aircraft, artillery, and rocket hail suppression. Methods for eliminating hail include shooting hail clouds directly with guns and rockets, hail prevention net using lead wire mesh or nylon mesh to pave 100 to 120 centimeters above the tea garden, which at the same time serves as a shade. The hail net can be designed in the shape of a ridge, which makes the hail slide down the slope after hitting the net. Remedial measures after hail include 1. Force picking in severe disasters and nurturing onion surface in light disasters. More than 15% of buds and leaves are knocked down. More than 30% buds and leaves are broken and injured. At the same time, when half of the new shoots on the surviving awning surface have achieved 2 or 3 leaves on one bud, and also close to picking standards, the whole awning surface must be picked, turning over soil and applying fertilizer, restoring tree vigor. 3. Seize the opportunity to spray medicine to protect the tree body. Using 0.05% copper sulfate solution plus 0.5 to 1% urea of compound fertilizers will achieve better results. Finally, let's summarize this lesson. In this lesson, we studied the concept of wind damage, types of wind damage, defense methods for wind damage, the concept of hail damage, the harm of hail to tea trees, measures for eliminating and preventing hail, and remedial measures after hail. This is the end of the lesson.